this video, I want to talk a bit about BLAZIKEN, if you should buy this Pokemon, give a few tips, and just my overall experience with this Pokemon so far. I would not recommend buying it, especially not for gems. It is a lot of fun, and if you really enjoy BLAZIKEN, if it's one of your all-time favorite Pokemon, and you like a rounder, you can for sure buy it. But don't expect a miracle from it. It's not broken, it feels very healthy for the game, let's just say it that way. Which is a good thing, right? It feeling healthy. You're not gonna roll over games. So far, like, my average damage number is around, I don't know, 50 to 70k. I even haven't done a 100k damage game yet, so like it's nothing overpowered, which is, I mean, very healthy. I'm mainly playing it in top or bot path, or mainly bot path actually. It has fine last hitting, it has decent early game. If you combine both of your moves, Ember and Ace, you can last hit quite well. It feels very difficult to play in teamfights. That's the biggest issue, because it doesn't have a Unite move, right? The Unite move is a stance switch, which means you don't really have any impactful Unite moves for late game fights, which makes it pretty difficult to play. It's very high skill cap, so maybe over time people will become very good at this Pokemon. You can see its early game is actually quite good. Torchic does a lot of damage. You always want to proc the passive on opponents. There's like this, you can see the icon under the enemy Pokemon. If it goes to 5, you prac the passive, which does more damage and also heals you. We can maybe go for the KO right here on the Slap Press, if I'm allowed to use my moves. I'm not allowed to. I don't even know what happened there. I thought I chose Blaze Kick, but somehow it didn't happen. I tried. And yeah, so, but it's incredibly fun. Like, I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Again, it's very high skill cap, but also might be because it's a bit understated. It does feel pretty squishy. Its damage late game is nothing too amazing, but it's quite alright still. So I'm just saying, like, just don't expect any miracles. Also something about Fire Punch I need to talk about, because your basic attacks cancel Fire Punch, so just need level 8 right now. On level 7 you get your second move, on level 8 you get your Unite move, and then you can change your moves around. Every time you press Unite, you go into different stance. Just gonna take a buff right here first. Doesn't look like he is farming the buffs. Let's get level 7. Very fast for my second move. Teamfights are very difficult. But so far, I mean, I have like a 70% win rate, so I'm doing actually quite well with it. So there's for sure potential there. But again, for gems, if you really like BLAZIKEN, you can. If you enjoy rounders that are fun. But it's not a Pokemon you're gonna just straight up win games on, that's for sure. Overheat is very strong though, like the Unstoppable. As you can see right there, I was able to live Buzzwole because of the Unstoppable. It's quite nice as well, now we're level 8. And we can also do objectives quite fast. Can you hear me? Okay. So, Fire Punch can get cancelled by basic attacking. So if you do Fire Punch and basic attack, your Fire Punch gets cancelled. So you have to make sure that your Fire Punch fully goes out like this. Fire Punch, then basic attack, Fire Punch, basic attack. Then we get last hit. We can last objectives very well, as you can see. Similar to Wicked Blow Shifu. Quite nice. So yeah, always make sure your entire Fire Punch goes out first. Otherwise your Fire Punch gets cancelled. I will show it again in a second. Are we pushing this? That's a nice overheat. There we go. Got my score in. Currently I'm running Attack Rate, Muscle Band, and Razor Claw like this the most. Cookie is also fine. I tried some Cookie. Totally fun item too. Weakness Policy is fine. So if you do if you do Fire Punch, basic attack, your Fire Punch gets cancelled. It's very bad. You'll be very careful with it. I'm gonna die showcasing this. I'm gonna kill him actually. He has Focus Band on the Sidgewai! No. He has Focus Band on the Sidgewai. Oh no, it's Potion! He has Potion. Never mind. I'm dying to Potion. Well, I tried. But you can see the damage is not that crazy either. And my damage is alright, but it's also of course very predictable because you see where the overheat goes, right? But again, I'm having a lot of fun playing it at least. So, and again, a healthy release is good after we just had so many broken Pokemon this entire year being released that I'm quite happy about it not being overpowered. What's happening down here? Can I Hadouken him? Hadouken! Got a Hadouken KO. Let's go. And yeah, Defender, like, you can't deal with Defender Pokemon, that's for sure. Is he just gonna kill me like this? Okay. Alright, bro. Alrighty. And also it has no chance against Mewtwo. Like, there's some people who thought for some reason that this counters will counter Mewtwo for some reason, but it has no chance against either Mewtwo, so... Don't buy this if you think it's gonna counter Mewtwo. It does not. The way I kind of win teamfights is by using eject button and blaze kick together. That's a way of like winning teamfights, or trying to win teamfights. Just looking for the engage. You just have to make a lot up for not having a unite move, right? It's similar to Dragapult. Pretty much just have 3 basic moves, but no unite move. Where's my HP? That's what I mean. Like, it's very squishy. Smack. It is very squishy. I got triple KO though. Wait? Oh no. I was like, maybe I do enough damage there, but not even close. Not even close. I have 9 KOs, I'm not doing too bad, but like, you can clearly see it's nothing overpowered, right? So. For coins, if you have enough coins, it's very fun. But yeah, my biggest tip again is, make sure you don't mess up your fire punch. Why is this guy not jungle over here? Hadouken! You can see if you don't hit like your blaze kick against a wall, it's so easy to just dodge the overheat, right? Because unlike Urshifu, you can't move during it. Can I actually win this? Not with Buzzword coming closer. Take him down. Hadouken! You always want to start with your Hadouken. Get the slow, then close the gap. Oh, I actually messed that up. Okay. And you also just in bushes, like making people face check into this. Of course, also quite good. It's really sad like that Mewtwo Y is still this OP, because it kind of just like makes this release so much less fun. What is that? Lapis Express coming through? Can I reach? No, I can't reach. Tan's gonna look for the last hit on Ray. But he just flew. Is this enough damage? There we go. There's the last hit. So you can see it does a lot of damage for last hitting objectives though. That's like one of the best things. Unstoppable, which means you can't get stopped unless you get Slowbro Unite moved. And a lot of damage. Of course you have to charge it up, which can sometimes be a bit scuffed. Especially if teammates stop hitting it, but... Okay, there we go, there's the damage. There's the damage. But I'm for sure, like, doesn't matter what again, I have low fun playing this. I think it's a good sign for the game that this Pokemon is the way it is right now. It just doesn't really feel unfair to play against so far. Or it doesn't really feel unfair to play either, so... Finally, a bit of a healthier release. Again, should you buy it right now? If you really like BLAZIKEN, if you really like fun melee playstyles, go ahead. But I would recommend waiting for the actual coin release. And I mean, I would never really recommend buying the gems anyways. Wait for the coin release if you have enough coins. Until then, probably should wait. I mean, it's only a week, right? 11 KOs. But yeah, again, I have not done a 100k damage game yet. Not a single time.